I'm so torn up about this assault on Adriana, but it's not going to happen again. I've fired the security company and hired a new one with impeccable credentials.
You really think that's necessary, Dorian?
Of course it's necessary. This is my family we're talking about. And by the way, I think you and the children should stay on here. It's the only way that you'll be safe.
Did you happen to see the paper this morning?
No. Why? What's in the paper?
Nothing. I didn't see it, and I was wondering
maybe... You're such a liar, Mom. There's nothing in the newspaper. And she's the one who determines who I can and cannot hang out with. But why shouldn't she? She just has such a great talent in judging character.
Hey, you here to beat me with a rubber hose? I hope not, because I already confessed I'm guilty. I did it.
We found the gun.
In the drain?
One shot was fired.
I know.
Did you reload after you fired?
No.
Give the gun to anyone else?
No, I told you.
How many shots did you fire?
How many times are you gonna ask me the same one? One shot!
What'd you do with the gun after?
Are you trying to break me? Because you can't break someone who's already confessed. I fired one shot. Your father went down. I didn't reload the gun. I didn't give the gun to anybody else. I dropped it and I ran.
Then tell me something.
Is it something I've already told you?
How did you kill my father with a blank? The gun was loaded with blanks.
What is this all about?
Mom's boyfriend tried to beat her up.
No, that is not true. It's your daddy's paper. He's trying to ruin Spencer. He's printing a bunch of lies. Why don't we just leave it at that, okay?
I'm going out.
No, you've been out all day.
And you were out all night.
I want you to stay home.
That's where I want to go. To the penthouse, if I could.
Star! Star!
I don't care what's going on. That child should not be talking to you like that.
Dorian, drop it. Good afternoon.
Kelly, did you read this? Do you know what that Spencer did to Blair?
I can't believe everything you read, Dorian.
What? Am I the only sane person in this family? The only person who isn't in denial? I am going out. When I come back, I would love it if you would pull yourself together, Kelly, and get on with your life. And you, get therapy, get something, because violence does not belong in any relationship. Oh.
Wow. So is she right? Did Spencer beat you?
What are you doing down here? Know what you're trying to pull here, but my gun didn't have blanks in it.
It's true, David. I saw it.
Then there were real bullets mixed in with the blanks.
It was a .38, a Walther.
I don't even know what you just said.
It uses a magazine. It can be loaded with bullets or blanks, but not both.
Look, for the first time in my life, I am owning up to something. I shot the gun. A bullet came out. It hit your father.
Gun's at the lab right now. I think maybe we can get a print off of it.
Really? You think you can pull one of my prints off of a gun from 25 years ago?
No, I don't. But maybe we can get a partial or a trace of a partial. Look, I don't doubt it's your gun. You ended up being right where you thought it might be.
Wait, if that's my gun, it means...
It means you didn't shoot my father. And whoever did is still out there.
The whole family's going through the pain of losing Duke, and what do? I make them feel worse by laying into them. And I wake up every morning and I'm angry, you know that? And I'm feeling sorry for myself because I'm alone in an empty house. I can't do it anymore. I'm so tired.
Kevin, let it go. Let it all go, because none of that is gonna bring Duke back.
Listen, I know I don't deserve this.
I would love a second chance. You're my son. And if you're sincere, you get all the chances you need.
No. No, I don't believe it.
Try to remember. Did you hear any other shots that night?
I heard my shot. I felt the recoil. There was gunpowder on me, for crying out loud.
You'd feel a kick with a blank, and you'd still have GSR in your hand.
Think back. Did the shot echo?
How loud was it?
Is it possible that the shot was loud enough that the echo might have covered for another shot?
Especially if there was someone else on the other end of the alley.
As you consider this, consider the possibility that you may have been followed.
Are you sure that no one else was there?
No, no, yes, no, and what's GSR? You guys are trying to get into my head, aren't you? Well, stop it. I'm guilty. I confessed. John, I killed your father.
No one beat up anybody.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Stop it!
Look, Kelly, I appreciate you caring, but the less you know about all of this, the better off you're going to be, okay?
You're up to something.
No,
It has to
I'm
do with
not,
Todd.
Kelly.
Just save it. I know you too well. I just want you to remember that you wouldn't be in this position if he had just told you the truth about Margaret being pregnant with his child.
Why are you bringing this up
Because
now?
this whole thing snowballed out of control because of his lies. If he had just come clean with you, who knows what would have happened? Maybe you would have kicked him out, but who knows?
This isn't about me and Todd, is it?
No.
Well, what is it? What?
I have to tell Kevin something. I have to tell him I'm pregnant with Duke's child.
You're right. Drink's not gonna fix anything. No, it won't. Kevin, come here. I want to show you something. Our employees had this made up. I didn't think you were ready to see it. Until now. I thought that, we could hang it up in the front lobby, if that's all right with you.
I think that's perfect.
Son, this is a good first step. But don't take it too fast, all right? Not too fast. Because we're going to take this one step at a time.
What an unpleasant surprise.
What do you want?
I think the question is, what do you want? May I suggest a shave?
Dorian, I'm just trying to put my life back together, okay?
I see. Isn't that just marvelous? You destroy Kelly's life. You foul her reputation publicly, and then you expect to just waltz back into your comfortable little life.
My life is hardly comfortable.
Right.
I just lost my son.
Mm-hmm. Maybe if you had been a better father, none of this would have happened. Duke wouldn't have forced Kelly into that deplorable situation. Don't you think maybe it's time that you took proper responsibility for all of this instead of just kind of congratulating yourself for showing up back at work without a bottle of booze in your hand?
I thought you might react differently to the news that you didn't kill anyone.
Well, just exactly how is it you think I should be reacting? Huh? Should I be happy that for the last 25 years I've been trying to act like it didn't happen? I changed my name. I pretended to be a member of somebody else's family. I ran from the lies. I ran from the law. And I abandoned Dorian at the altar because of this. The only woman whoever gave a rat's ass about me, and I left her in shreds. And why? Apparently, for nothing. Apparently, for a crime that I never even committed. Are you aware that my whole life has been based on the fact that I killed someone when I was 16 years old, and now you're telling me that I didn't even do it?
I didn't say that. I said I didn't think you did it. We won't know positively until we get the results back from the lab.
And the odds of finding any trace of a fingerprint after all this time with the mud and the rainwater.
Oh, good. So this gets even better, is what you're saying. Because if you can't prove that it was my gun, then I go to jail for what? Something I didn't do? Or did I? What do we know then?
Even without proof, there is one person who knows whether or not your gun was loaded with blanks.